What's going on, Bon Jovi fans? This is Eric coming to you with another video follow-up to my previous video when the tour kicked off. We checked out some of those clips from the Omaha show. We checked out the set list. I like the set list. The clips were concerning. Since then, Bon Jovi has played a couple more shows, played in St. Paul, they played in Milwaukee. The tour continues. And, you know, I said that I plan to go to a show. I'm still planning that. But as more and more clips come out and we listen to these clips, I'm honestly at this point, I'm like worried about the man. What is going on with this? What is going on with the vocals? Honestly, because sometimes it's not even that he can't hit the pitch. That's one thing. Song is really high. All of a sudden, you know, you got to hit that note. You can't do it. Okay. Just the voice in general, the pitch is just not there at times. And the timing is always off. And he's coming in late a lot. Like not even wanting to sing, and then he'll come in late and just notes that are not even that high, just a strain. Like you can see him just straining to hit the notes. And I'm hoping that, is this just me? And I'm looking at these reviews and the comments in my latest videos confirm it ain't just me. If anything, I was easy on him, and I'm not going to be hard on him. I'm not going to like rip him to shreds like, oh, you stink or anything, because it's my favorite band. But that's just it. It's my favorite band. And in the past, John Bon Jovi's been quoted as saying things like he's not going to go out like, you know, if he can't do it anymore, he's going to retire. He's not going to be the fat Elvis, so to speak. And I think he's even said that. And if that's the case, man, all due respect, I think it's time to retire unless there's some excuse going on right now. If you're still suffering from the effects of COVID, because he had COVID, well, then the tour should have been postponed. You shouldn't have announced it or started it yet, because you obviously had a bunch of rehearsals. You knew that you weren't ready. So I don't think it's COVID. If he's just getting older and it's harder to hit notes, I can understand that. That's pretty normal. You know, there's a lot of great bands. You know, Dokken just, you know, come to mind, and just several great bands. Foreigner, who have, you know, lead vocalists who are a little bit older, have been a little bit older. Phil Collins is out there just now. Phil Collins is can't even walk with Genesis. They just did a big old tour. Does he sound as strong as he did back in the day? Of course not. He's 71 years old. He can't walk. He looks like an old man out there, talking about Phil Collins. And he still sounds better than John Bon Jovi. And it's not close. So I'm genuinely like, is something wrong with him? I really don't know. And I hope not. I hope that he's perfectly healthy, physically fine, and that it's just maybe a combination of, you know, a mental thing that he's so used to being able to hit these notes and do this and perform, and all of a sudden he can't. And it's just maybe just a strain of constantly every single note having to struggle. I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm watching these clips and it's kind of painful. I think I would really enjoy a show, even if you can't sing that well anymore, as long as it's okay. So far, I don't know if it's been okay. It's somewhat horrendous. So let's check out this article, though, this review right here, so that, you know, this person says it so I don't have to. So at first glance, the show looked pretty awesome. Phil X is bringing it. I've seen some clips like Keep the Faith. Keep the Faith, actually, John Bon Jovi sang okay, at least in Omaha. And that guitar solo was off the charts, and you could tell they rehearsed. And I think a lot of it, like the show looks so great. The lighting and the performances and the musicians are just off the chart, next level. I think a lot of that is compensation. I think that, like, dude, we need to put on an insanely awesome show. because of you know what. I'm not really sure, but that at least it does compensate a little bit. It's absolutely awesome. But so Phil X is bringing it, brought heft to both the anthems and the ballads, showed true musical chemistry with touring guitarist John Shanks. Lead singer John Bon Jovi turned 60 a month ago, exploded with impressive youthful energy. That too, he's bringing the energy a lot more than I thought he did in 2017. And musically speaking, the rest of the band, you got Tico Torres and Hugh McDonald, tight. They're all great. This set list includes a generous selection of songs, blah, 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 but let's get to the point of the article. So far, so good. Sunday show delivered pretty much everything you'd want from a Bon Jovi concert with one major exception, some shockingly poor vocals from John Bon Jovi. He's never been a particularly technical singer, and his voice has lost some power over the past decade, but Bon Jovi didn't just miss a note here or there. He struggled throughout the 2+ hour show. Nothing from his past suggested such a sudden decline was coming. And that's what it is. Just constant struggling throughout the entire show. He wasn't just butchering the old stuff, which the band now plays in a lower key, which I talked about in my last video, but the fresh material as well. And weirdly enough, at times sounded like he was trying to and failing to emulate Axl Rose in his prime. And it felt like he'd forgotten how to sing. That's just it. If I didn't know what he sounded like, if I didn't know this band at all, and I listened to some clips, I would be like, who is their lead singer? He doesn't know how to sing. Like, I would think he's just not a very good singer. He's probably not a musician. He doesn't know how to get the right pitch. He doesn't know how to time it right. He's just kind of shouting the words that are, around the right pitch, but not really right there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to, my instinct is to do an impression of it, but I don't want to do that because I'll feel like I'm just making fun of him. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to trash him or make fun of him. I'm just being honest. It sounds like someone who doesn't know how to sing. That's what it sounds like. The only reason it's even tolerable is because we can hear that tinge of John Bon Jovi's voice, because we know what his voice sounds like. We can hear it there. It's there. It's not very prominent. It doesn't sound good like it used to, but it's there. You can hear it's him. But he sounds more like he's 80, not 60. Given the pandemic and the band's time away from the road, it's tempting to give him the benefit of the doubt. He did catch COVID last fall, knocking out his voice for 2 weeks. But then again, in recent interviews, Bon Jovi has said they spent 3 weeks in rehearsals, far longer than the typical warm-up time. And I don't know what's going on, but I hope he's okay. I hope he doesn't have something medical. It could be one of many things causing him to just, I don't know. It probably needs to get checked out because I don't know what's going on. But, that first show, I gave it the benefit of the doubt. Second show, same stuff. Third show, the clips are just not sounding good. And he says things in the show like a fine wine. I just keep getting better with time. I'm like, bro, no, you don't. All due respect, man, I love this band. I'm going to be doing more reviews. I got the box set here, and I'm going to be reviewing the box set here very soon for the channel. And I can't wait to do that. And, I was planning a trip to Austin, Texas here coming up later this month. I was planning this trip to Austin, Texas to go check out the band. That's still on right now. But this could be like a farewell time. I've been going to see Bon Jovi my entire adult life. First time I went was the Crush tour. I went, I've seen Bon Jovi 5-6 times. Went during the Have a Nice Day tour. Went during the What About Now tour. Obviously just went, in 2017 during the This House tour. And I'd like to go this time, and this could be it. Now, if they do a farewell tour after this, maybe I'll go one more time for the farewell tour. But if they're just going to keep doing this touring and he's just going to keep declining, I don't see any reason to go. So I'm kind of considering this to be my last Bon Jovi show. And I'll have a review for it on the channel. Maybe it'll be better from inside the building, from being there, not watching it on a cell phone. God, I hope so, but it sounds really bad. Let me know what you guys think of what you've seen so far. Do you think it's time for him to retire? Are you worried about it? Is something wrong with him potentially? Because why is his timing off and his pitch so off, even on lower note? I mean, he's singing "Into His Arms." All I got to do is, it's so low. It's just off. Timing, pitch. I don't understand. I'm seriously concerned. I hope he's okay. Guys, have a great day. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe for more Bon Jovi content. I also do movie reviews here, other bands as well, music talk. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.